depressed because it's time for lunch. It's depressing. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Short week, people, short week. I love this shit. Music maestro. Quiet on the set. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do a damn thing other than sit there and facepalm yourself or like spank yourself,
head, man, I tell you,
or play with your beard or take
or
your pants
whatever
off, or walk around because it's your lunchtime. If it's your lunchtime,
never know. I tell you what. And I tell you, I'm trying to figure out, I think I know what it is, but let's just see here real quick.
Yes, I did Necronut. Thank you.
He did what?
So, remember, if we win, they're supposed to send us 10 scrolls. And if we win, we send them 10 scrolls.
Yeah.
So Necronut sent me some scrolls on the honor system, and thank you. I thank you. That's extremely, yes.
Alrighty, well, that's very nice. But of course, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco Tuesday, July 23rd, 2019. Here inside Tragedy Avatar, outside Tragedy Avatar, wherever you are. We're 2 days away from release 68, I believe, 68? I got that right.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Because we're going to tell you that these releases now, and again, we're going to get to it, but yes, next coming official release is on Thursday, and some interesting new stuff coming in. I'm all excited about a little bit. I'm about as scared, probably even more so than the developers are about this, and we'll get you that too. But of course, get big shout outs real quick to all you early birds getting here. Twilight Tempest, Buckaroo Bonsai, Skeggy Media. Also, thank you for the host. Fuck you, John Paxlayer. And Eagle, of course. How you doing, Sean?
Thanks, Lily. Thanks, Lily.
That's right. And Jack is back in the home office. He's got the wonderful Miss Lily the cat there with him. And for giggles and grins today, we're giving away a chicken because you're going to want to choke that thing by the time you finished with today's news, I tell you. But anyway, moving right along, yes, exclamation, I love free shit. And yes, short week this week. We're only going to be here 3 days. Going to be a short week next week, so it's going to shorten the month for everybody. So just a quick reminder before we get on with the day's news that All you folks who sub to our channel are entered to win a monthly contest where we run a game of marbles and you get a choice of either 500 gold crowns or this lovely partially used roll of electrical tape. Pictures below if you really want a good close-up of it, used by myself personally. Other rules are located below. But you can also check with the little link there where the sub button is. Check and see if you're updated on your subs. You can click that and it will tell you. So if you have any questions like those of you who missed out last month, that's how you can double check. So don't forget. But meanwhile, let's get on with some news. Let's interesting stuff to start with. So where should we start? Let's start with what Chris had to say right off the bat, because this one, Buckaroo Bonsai, thank you very much for that. This one...
Now, I gotta find the timestamp for it.
It's the, hold on, I'll get there. I'm just warning everybody, I'm putting the soapbox up there now.
Yeah.
I'm putting it up there now, okay? Just so you're all forewarned, that's right. We are talking... which one of this is we looking at? Yes, you're right. We got to go for the timestamp.
I know. It's I believe it's the 3740.
I thought it was the first one that Skeggy posted. 1920, very first one.
Hold on. Twitch is making me authorize something again. Because that's the one thing I didn't do beforehand was
make sure everything was verified and authorized.
Yeah, I mean I made sure Marbles was, but I didn't make sure that Streamlabs was. Yeah, and thank you to Eagle and Buckaroo for the bits.
And Eagle, yes, we said Eagle, didn't I? And these guys, yes, pushed us over. So guess what that means? Yeah. They're going to put this on hold for a minute.
I've got 400 out of 500.
Well,
okay. So is it the 3740 or is it the
1920? 1920.
1920. Okay, don't need that one. Hold on, I'm bringing that one up right now.
Okay, we're gonna go with this first because hold on. Hold on. Where are we going? We're doing the video first.
The video
1920. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's get this going. Ready?
Woohoo!
Count it in.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, play.
Do something. Maybe not. Lancel, and yeah, to everybody out there, you absolutely can stream QA. I mean, our QA is completely open, so we don't really care. I mean, it'll say QA on the screen, so that's good enough for us to let people know. If you want to tell people you're testing on QA. And again, thanks for reminding me about the QA stuff. We're scared. And when I say we, I mean me and Star.
Afraid.
The permissions changes that are going in this release are pretty huge. And we're kind of almost expecting a major poop storm, a cluster duck, whatever you want to call it. But we're expecting it to be scary. So
yes, they're expecting it to be scary. Okay, so. On that topic, and again, guys, I'm gonna say and apologize because we're gonna hold that marbles game because this is not the first time, this is not the second time. I don't know if this is even the third time that Chris has gone on to say this, but every time he does, we're going to go to the last officially posted answer on the forums. This, again, still when Barrick was with us, but again, not the first time, not the second time, not the third time. Well, maybe it is third time, but
I think it is the third time.
On this is no. While the server is all going to be more accessible, QA We need everyone to please understand this is still a QA server and thus should not be recorded and live streamed in this way. This has been and always should be the standing policy. Now, the very first time this happened, Chris gave us explicit permission to stream an event. And Darkstar chewed us a new asshole for doing it. And we had to explain to him that Chris had given us explicit permission to do so. At which case, Star said, okay, well, don't ever do it again. Bad boys, you should know better. And we thought so, because that's why we asked Chris. I says, can we do this? I mean, we always known that we're not supposed to do this. Again, somebody started doing it. It's been a while since this topic has come up. And we went, hey, tap you on the shoulder. Listen, I'm going to just point you to the last time this happened. You don't want to get caught doing this because you will get banned. That's what they always told us. You will get banned. So, first thing I'm going to tell you, don't stream the QA because you're going to put yourself at risk, first off. Second off, the full and standing position has always been you're not allowed to do it. I don't care that he said it on stream until we see an official posting in the policies saying you can do it. Don't do it. That's all I'm telling you. It's posted. It's against the rules in the official policies. So, hence why Jack and I are big proponents of official updates. John said this. Sorry, I'm looking over here. I'm looking at Sean. Yeah, it's all Sean's fault. Yeah,
it is Sean's fault.
Yeah, it's all Sean's fault. He says, "Who's the boss?" Darkstar. He's the final word. Period. Actually, Richard and the board is really the final say, in my opinion. But again, this is one of them things. So I'm just gonna say it here, folks. If you do it, you're taking everything you have at your own risk. Okay, the official policy posted on the forums is you're not allowed to do this. Period. You're not. Okay?
That just makes me want to stream it, and then I'll just point Star back to Chris
again,
saying, yes. It's like, look, you guys have actually started making this your official source of all your news, and
we wouldn't have known this if it hadn't been for somebody bringing it to our attention. The actual permission system, I gotta agree. I was already on the permission system. That was on the radar for today. But again, the official posted position on the forums is it is not allowed. So unless we're going to make rule changes on the fly that you can say something on live stream, because as far as I know, DLMB is the rule of live streams. Don't lawyer me, bro. Nothing we say on the live streams is officially official, because never know what's going on. So
there is nothing official.
Julian, it's Stream it. Actually, I understand why some of that is compartmentalized. I do.
It's not even compartmentalized.
Well, this is back early on when they were all in an office. One guy was doing one thing, and he was just doing what he was told to do, and he didn't coordinate with the other guy because it wasn't none of the other guy's business at that point. While everybody got their hands on every little thing, you had to wait your turn until you got to it. Yeah. Well, come on. They did that quite often. One guy would start it. He would pass it to the next guy for his job. He would pass it to the next guy, but they didn't collaborate along the way.
But not everybody got their hands.
Not everybody, but that was
someone from another department would get their hands on it.
But again, I don't understand why, Chris, come on, you're the one who's been in the middle of this every single time, brother. If it's an official policy, post it to the forums, change the official written rules that people are going to see. Because nobody's going to see that little blurb after this. ever again to be able to reference that it is or is not possible. Okay, guys? So again, written communication is big for this audience. If you haven't seen them complain about it a lot, well, they do. Again, I know, no bandwidth. But yes, for anybody out there who takes that and runs with it, you're risking your account. That's all I'm going to say at this point. Because officially, if somebody comes along who didn't know Chris said that and sees you doing it, and they ban your account, well, there's nothing anybody going to do for you. I mean, that's just the way I see it. I don't know if they can reinstate an account, but I wouldn't risk it. That's all. That's all. I know we wouldn't even think about it anymore, let alone risking it. So, meanwhile, moving on. Yeah, I just want to.
Yep.
We got a game of marbles. Who's picking the board? Who pushed us over? That was Sean with the 101 to push us just a wee bit over. Sean, give me a track number.
I would have to go with someone else.
Well,
I don't know who that is, but it's someone else. Yeah,
But,
get back here. Get back here. Okay. Yeah.
but now,
Let's go
right.
with Skeggy. Skeggy gets to pick the number between 1 and 46.
John picked 13. Cosmic
Or
Chaos.
48.
I think that's what
48.
he picked the last time. Must like that number. Lucky 13.
He just likes the number. It's like the people that like 42.
Yeah,
And that's not even a good map.
You don't have to like 42. 42 just is, you know. 42 just is. What can I say?
Skeggy wants number 14. The dojo.
The dojo. Exclamation, I'd love free shit. Get in on the giveaway. We're giving away a chicken.
And don't forget that you need to *play on both streams.
That's right.
And make sure that you spell play correctly, unlike me.
But
yes, let's go ahead and click play or start in 3, 2, 1, start.
All right. 1 minute for you all to get in. Meanwhile, yes, permissions. If you all haven't heard yet, there's a new set of permissions that are being initiated in this upcoming release.
Oh, yeah.
During my guild meeting this past Sunday, I told everybody in my guild expressly to lock your shit down before Thursday, because the permission system is possibly going to have some hitches in it. And there's some really great stuff there, but there's some really dangerous, scary stuff in there, as you heard Chris say right after the stream, the QA thing there, that they are scared shit about this. And I, as a player, have to concur with them on this. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get this race done, and we'll be back with more right after this event.
And to me, that is, you know what? You don't release something that has you scared shitless.
Well, yeah.
You don't release it. You sit there and say, hey, look, we've got these issues currently, and we're working on resolving them. And you fucking QA it. Exactly, Caffeine. But it is one where it's like, all of these things need to be carefully vetted, carefully taken care of. And if you're not doing those things, and you're just publishing shit straight to live, we have issues.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we will definitely get to it, because we will play that video of, and right now I get to watch Eagle and Buckaroo sitting there.
I'm just watching them.
They are jockeying for first.
I love you, Eagle. That's right. Eagle knows how to use that paid soundboard out there, and we do appreciate it.
Yes.
Fuck you, Sean is out in the lead here. Necronut's about to say, screw that, and Sean says, I'm blocking your ass, brother.
Eagle is taking the lead on my stream, and you are in second. I am in third. So don't forget, if on my stream, if we win, Laz or myself, you send me 10 scrolls.
Oh, if I
right
win,
now-
you still get 10 scrolls? And
Fuck yeah.
I was ejected. Synesist was ejected.
Laz
Geggy
is
Media just
currently in the lead.
got
Oh,
ejected.
Eagle's in the lead. Eagle's taking the outside path.
Twilight Tempest ejected. Necronut trying to take that lead away from Sean, but Sean just keeps saying, "Screw you, dude."
Yep. Eagle
Julian
has one.
running
What
right
kind of
past him.
scrolls did
Sean
you
gonna
want today?
stop him? We're gonna find out. Wind, thank you for the bits. 500 bits. Thank you, my dear. Sean and Julian. Sean says, "That's it. I'm taking this shit back again." Buckaroo Bonsai trying to close the gap. But Sean, I tell you what, has just been relentless here in this race. But again, it's early. It's anybody's race still, because you never know here in marbles whether you're going to get ejected or whether you're going to get stopped, blocked, or what have you. And that's what makes it so fun.
You know what? I just realized it's taking my setting for when I was out at camp.
Out at camp. That's right, folks. Jack is back in the home studio, so no more lunchtime with Jack.
Yeah. So I've got to resize this thing.
You can always just get some kolaches and have lunch regularly, you know.
Hey, man. Hey,
Julian takes that lead away from Sean, but Sean's going to say, "Screw you, buddy. I'm coming to get you." And it's going to be a close one.
But
Ooh,
Eagle has.
and Julian says, "Screw
I
you,
sent you
dude. I'm
the
taking
scrolls
those
already."
scrolls."
Yeah.
That's right. Congratulations, Julian.
Well, the funny part is I titled my bits thing "Bits to Activate My Wii Vibe."
You're just not right. brother. You're just not
It's like
right.
I'm gonna change it to my Lush, and then you're gonna be like, "Yeah, do you actually own these things?" And I'll be like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
Congratulations, Julian Tinpenny. Win Silver Moon, my dear. You get to pick
And
the next
then I'm
track
just
for
gonna-
donating 500 bits there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what happened here? Network congestion.
If you want to see me fake shake myself, don't forget to tip the bits.
Idle timeout,
Yeah.
not even network connection. Oops.
You don't have a network connection?
No, I thought I was going to get a network congestion error, but it was an
Okay.
idle timeout, just sitting too long on the lot without doing anything. I'm going to send Julian his prize, and all of a sudden, screen fades to black. It's like, oh shit. Well, yeah, Jack, Julian wants you to show him your bits, man. Show him your bits.
You've got to show. No. You have to show me the bits, and then I will just shake, because you know what? Everything I ever learned from Cam Girls is absolutely true.
Very cool. Did Wynn give
Yeah.
us a racetrack yet?
Oh, we're doing another race.
Well, she
which
donated 500 bits,
means,
so
yeah,
you know.
which means
I mean,
Eagle gets to pick on my stream. So, yeah.
It's only proper when you make that donation that you bring us over and above the minimum, threshold. That every time we break it, that we do it again. Every time somebody becomes a sub, we do it as well. So don't forget.
Yeah, oh hell yeah. Jack's milkshake brings all the horrified faces to the yard. That is absolutely true.
I'll tell you what, I got a video that will horrify you with that song. My brother.
Man.
My brother does yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. But moving right along, yes, permissions are changing. I'm recommending that everybody just lock their stuff down for the initial start, and make sure that everything that means anything to you is set to private until you get to play with them and a little of the bugs get worked out.
Oh, so should I do that to my lot right now, just to mess with you?
You can,
Yeah.
You know, anything that's somebody else's, again, is still somebody else's. I'm not really worried about that, but I'm worried about when it changes that they're going to be able to pick up the stuff that's,
Yeah, don't jack all my rares, man. I know where I kind of know where you live.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be back in Florida.
You kind of know where I live, but you're never anywhere nearby, I tell you.
It's okay. I can rent a car this time.
Elusive Illusion. Thank you for the host.
So, are we ready for...
I haven't heard anything from Miss Wind. I see her in there.
I'm waiting for Eagle also to pick a map as well. So, number 1 to 4.
But let's bring up those release notes real quick while we're waiting here, because Star puts this in perfect perspective in the first paragraph here, so people will get a chance to understand what we're referring to as we refer to it, with how they're patching this in. So,
Release 68 of Shroud of the Avatar goes live this Thursday, July 25th at 10:35 a.m. Central. First paragraph. Sorry. As mentioned in the Release 67 post, we have been transitioning our development to a continuous integration model of development where we are pushing out weekly, sometimes even daily. This, of course, disrupts the concept of a regular monthly update and is why you will see many items below with the tags like, this was patched into Release 12. This also means we will no longer be releasing a quarterly schedule update because our schedule is so flexible and it no longer makes sense to present that forecast when so many things are changing on a constant basis.
Yes.
We have no plan.
So let's get this here. I thought that was a little askew there. There we go. So yes, when we talk about stuff like this that's getting patched in as we go, this is now the new norm, as it may be, for development. So one of the things, little disappointing to me, and we will cover here shortly, just a heads up for you, Jack. You, Jack, is do a search for 67. We're not going to actually cover the new stuff today. We'll cover what's been patched in this release. You remember, like we did last month? Yeah. When we get to this, I'm still trying to find Julian. You're not logged in, are you?
You mean the fact that it's also mentioned 16 times?
Something like that, yes.
Okay, so things that
we
were patched...
will get to that in just a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to that while we're waiting for... tracks, I guess.
Or waiting for I'm ready. I'm ready for the marbles whenever you are.
All right, then. Since we haven't heard anything, we're just gonna hit a random track. We'll get that out of the way. Okay. Exclamation play. We'll get this race out of the way for you guys.
Don't forget to do that in both.
Double your chances. Double your fun.
Yeah. Then let's go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1, start.
That's right.
If you don't see your name over here, you're not in the game. So.
Jeggy, remember, we are the original train wreck. We are the original guys with the idea of there is no script. So,
but should we change topic by talking about cats?
Veno or Corlan? How do you pronounce that?
I don't know. Trainwreck?
Corlan. Yep. Veno Corlan. And of course, please tell me if I got that pronunciation right. But yes, you want to talk about some cats wearing fur coats and licking their butts and other stuff that was on stream? Or are you talking about Lucy the cat?
No, I was talking about like the way that they changed topic was to start talking about the cats and blah, 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 blah. It's like, we don't want to talk about this. Hey, have you heard it? Have you seen that preview for cats? It's like, Yeah,
I thought it was hysterical because
that was a topic change.
That brought them right on to the topic of furries, which really got interesting.
Yeah,
people,
which got Star being slightly prudish. Slightly prudish.
Eagle, thank you. Sean Paxlayer ejected early on.
So on my side, you are bringing up the front. I'm bringing up the rear.
Oh,
yeah. That's because you got a liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
It's a new sandwich. I tell you what. Venetrix and Skeggy battling for the lead here. Eagle following in third.
Sean decided to usurp you and take it from you.
He usurped me? What? Ooh,
that
sounds kinky.
So he is now in the lead.
Sean can usurp me anytime he wants.
Yeah.
Eagle.
Although
and
I'm trying to figure out how to turn on names again.
N?
Nope.
Oh, Alt. In Marbles you meant, yes.
Yeah.
Necronut with the amazing lead manages to stay on the track, and this is where it gets interesting. Draken Naruto ejected. Buckaroo Banzai ejected.
Sean is implying some airborne hacks on my stream.
Abe Lincoln ejected. Looks like Necronut's gonna take the win here. And yes, congratulations.
We are getting to the end on my side. Will Sean be able to pull it out?
Physicist ejected.
Hacks. Oh, whoa. Out of nowhere, Draken bounces around and over Sean Paxlayer for the victory. Completely unexpected there. But yes, so Draken is going to be the winner. Oh wait, that's why I keep on turning off names, because I alt tab out of the friggin' screen all the time. Draken,
you gotta figure those out and get the right ones.
Yes. What kind of scrolls did you want, Draken?
That reminds me, we gotta make these announcements.
Teleport to zone are in the mail. Congratulations.
In the mail. That's right.
That's right. But going back to, is your race over?
Yes, the race is over.
Okay, so going back to things that were released in release 67, 66, 12, whatever, but we're going to put it in release notes anyways. Tartarus went live in release 66 with an unofficial release, no entrance, but hey, I can teleport people into it. So that way we can put in a buggy dungeon. The Rise dungeon was added in release 67. The dungeon has received bug fixes and polish for release 68, but it has not yet been expanded beyond the scope of the original release 67 yet. Release. Note, due to some internal miscommunication, we did not add it to the release 67 instructions. I think it possibly because it was patched straight into live, maybe. And if you don't play the game and you don't really pay attention, things sneak by. Also released in release 67 was the persistent state for lights. They added the ability to set the default state on the doors of player homes, open or closed. They have expanded that to lights. Lights now have a right-click option to set their default state. A light can be set default to on or off. Note that this was patched into release 67.
You jumped right over focus cost. Just saying.
Sorry, I did. Right. I did. Wait. Hold on. Right, that's because I did. You know what? I'm just going to have to do a search for 67, not release 67.
That's what I told you. Do. I told you to do a search for 67.
Hey, man, you said really. Hey. Okay, focus cost. The focus cost curve for all skills has increased at high levels. Previously, the multiplier was skill level divided by 40. For release 68, it will be Shroud math at skill level divided by 40 times 1.1. At level 80 and 100 and 120, they will see a 7, 9%, and 11% increase in the cost of focus over release 67.
Shroud math.
Why?
Don't know.
Is it because you want people to run out of mana or focus? There might be an easier solution to that. Increase the focus cost for charging things. Increase the mana cost for...
Well, again, I'm going to just question this. Wasn't the idea that the higher level your skill got, the more you did, the less focus it costs? Now you're banging us for more focus. I don't get it. The original whole plan was the higher you got, the less focus it costs because you were a master. I don't get it, man. I just don't
Shroud math. That's all I gotta say.
Anyway, moving right along. We got a good one. I'm saving it for the end. So
yes, yeah. And Julian, who is the biggest train wreck?
Hands down, us.
NBNN or Shroud of the Avatar?
Us.
I don't know, man.
They actually have scripts and notes and stuff. We never have any of that stuff.
Yeah, they actually generally do have notes for what they're supposed to be talking about. Yeah. They don't wing it every day like we do.
And to soda.
So, how about this top tier tameable creatures released in release 66?
The top 10 list.
Yeah, because in release 66, they added top tier tameable creatures. They also made a pass of the visuals of those creatures, making sure they were set correctly and synced with loot drops. This is preparing for moving animal heads over to use decoration scaling.
Where did you jump to? You really got me. Persistent state to lights goes to cannons and cannonballs. And
right below focus cost. Because that's release 66, not release 67.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I don't see it, because it's not.
Yeah, it's not highlighted.
Well, that's because I'm not looking for 66 or 68. I'm looking for 67.
I know. Yeah,
you're not supposed to rereading anything that doesn't say 67. So why the hell you reading?
Hold on. Fine. 67. 67. 67. 67. Now you want me to just drop back down to the persistent state for lights?
It'd be nice. I mean, at least,
I already talked about that one, so let's go ahead and go down to the next one. Cannons and cannonballs. Because these are perfect decoration for the new keep and castle-sized pirate galleons. Yeah, that was patched in release 67. The classic player vendor. At the request of players, they have made the visuals for the Crown Merchant available as a player vendor. This was patched into release 67. Then after that, the gold and silver telescopes. These silver and gold versions of the small telescope decoration are perfect for discreetly spying on your neighbors, especially straight into their bathrooms. What? No offer. That's not what I said. No, this was patched. Yeah. If only it went through the terrain and you can look into their dungeons.
So that would be cool. That would be really
Flesh Flare decorations. Yeah.
Yeah, now the Flesh Flare, I like those. Those are a nice new addition.
Yep.
Telescopes, no, I'm sorry. I paid $20 for my plain wooden one. So, of course, the gold and silver ones only cost $8. Yeah, you would think gold and silver would cost more, but
hey, man, Shroud math. And don't forget to tip the bits to activate my Wii vibe.
You're just not right, man. You're just not right. This whole show ain't right, but that's beside the point.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Hey, Grumpy Krebner is now following. Thank you, Grumpy.
Yes, thank you.
Don't
Thank
forget, folks,
you.
NBNN is the longest running joke on the air in Shroud the Avatar. Started as a joke. It still is a joke. So remember, it's just a freaking joke, folks. We interpret the news. Don't take us seriously. Don't take anything we say seriously.
No, take us extremely seriously. That's where people make a mistake by not taking us seriously. Yeah.
You take it how you want to take it. That's all.
Yeah. Skaggy tipped a wee bit.
So if you want to tip a bit and make his thing vibrate. Yeah, we take it deeply. That's right, Julian. That's right.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
Later tonight.
Exclamation, I love free shit. Getting ready to close this one out. Give you all the last chance to get in on the chicken. And then we're going to have a pretty nice pet coming up after this. So I'll tell you what that's going to be. It's going to be an +1 taming necklace elder Arctic wolf coming up.
Oh. Fucker tip 10.
Isn't it supposed to be?
Oh.
For each bit.
Yeah.
All right.
But yes, also
giveaway's
the
closed. We're gonna pick a winner. Hold on.
Okay.
And Draken Nerodo. Draken, you have won yourself a chicken. A chicken. That's right. And you can choke it if you want. So.
That's right. Also patched into release 67 was the ornate steel chest. Because, you know what? It won't rust if grain gets on it. So it works as well outdoors on a lot if you choose to place it there, because nothing rusts in the game unless it's straight from your loot. And that's all rusty.
Noob Skydiver. Thank you.
Somehow causes more damage to you than your perfectly coiffed gear. The fancy storage shed also released into release 67, as well as the large fancy pavilion, small fancy pavilion, and an angled roof greenhouse.
The last three I really like. The fancy storage shed, again, it's a shed, but the last three, for what I've seen of them so far, really nice new additions for deco, for those deco nuts out there. Gotta throw that out there.
I will say I own 0 of them.
Now, somebody asked me yesterday, we're going to, of course, do what we always do and derail the train here. Open up the crown shop. And I believe it's under new decorations. Or is it on sale? Maybe it was just yesterday. No, it's still there right now. On sale. On sale. Somebody wanted to know why in the world the rusted iron small greenhouse was in the crown shop. Why? Because the small iron rusted greenhouse is not craftable. The large rusted iron greenhouse is craftable. The small one never was, folks. So for those of you questioning your sanity out there, that is your answer. So if you missed it last time, it's back. 17 minutes left to get that if you're interested. But again, yes, it wasn't a craftable, so you're not going crazy. They didn't take a craftable item and put it in the crown shop, just so you all know. You're not crazy, so. And they're not
absolutely,
crazy.
You're crazy. You are so crazy.
That's right. But what else do we have with release 67? There's
release 67. We also have the final item, which was the disco potion.
The disco.
Because you too can spend $2 to have a 10-minute effect in-game underneath your feet.
You can be like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever.
Yes.
were like those characters in that newly released movie. I forget the characters' names.
You'll
and,
be like something.
Yeah, one of the characters in Ready Player One. See, again, I think it would have been cool if they used that Ready Player One and made you dance in the air. That would have been really cool. That would have been real cool effect. Yeah. I'd pay $2 for that. Anyway, moving right along. Yeah, we got to get to this because, again, this is another one that we saw, and I just got to make sure I got the right one. I just got to make sure we got the right one. Oh yeah, let's do this one real quick. At the 8-minute mark, crafting specialization, because we covered this, and I just gotta laugh when they covered it themselves, because they pretty much said exactly what we said, which I thought was funny. So,
which timestamp is that one?
8 minutes. Just a quick one here.
Wait, the 8-minute one?
Yeah, at 8 minutes. Yeah, 8.00.
Okay, and I am ready for it whenever you are.
Bring it on in.
Okay, let's go ahead and click play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Actually.
Cool. Good work on crafting specializations, which are not specializations. Are we going to call them something?
Oh yeah, we can talk about that too. That's another thing we should probably give updates on. Let's see.
Okay.
Crafting not
general
specializations.
Crafting everything's. Crafting all the things.
And that's pretty much it. That's right. The crafting specialization that is not specialization. I mean,
but then continue listening for the change.
Let's see.
Because isn't this where they start talking about cats?
I'm gonna go see Stuber.
Here, let me pull up IMDb.
That's funny.
That's good. I'll pull up IMDb.
It's got Dave Bautista in it.
Yeah, right?
Hey, Star, since you always bring it up, are you excited about the new Cats movie?
You can hit pause.
Oh my god!
But the fact that it's like, okay, we're going to talk about crafting specialization. Here, let me pull up IMDb, followed by let's have a discussion about cats.
Yeah. Okay. As noted on our show last week, crafting specialization is not going to be specialized. It's going to be generalized because you're going to be able to do it all. And of course, once we have more information, there's going to be a little information on that in tomorrow's show when we actually do the official release notes. Now, again, as I said, one of the things that I'm really bummed about, and I think we just showcased it here, is the fact that release notes for the monthly release notes are just a bunch of patches. So they're not as exciting to myself as they always have been. I mean, I used to look forward to this Tuesday and Wednesday of the month because we'd have these pre-release notes and we can anticipate what's coming up in the next couple days, and we want to get it in. But now it's like, we released that this month, we released that this month, we released that.
This was all done months ago, but we're going to tell you about it.
So
and we told you about it last month.
Just a little disappointed that that's the route we're on at this point. Again, also, I love flexibility. I love having them to be that way, but I also would like, and I know many others, I don't speak just for myself on this one, that we like the roadmap. We like to know what we can expect in the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months.
Yeah.
Or even a 3-month pop. That's nice. Just to know what's coming forward, what to look forward to.
List has told us that he's got stuff on his plate for almost a year.
Yes.
So it's like, you know what? If your devs actually have a plan, go ahead and release it, because you've done that for the last 5 years. Why this change? I mean,
again, I'm not a fan of some of those changes, and I'm just voicing that. Speaking of those changes, now let's jump to the 3740 video, because I'm going to cover this. I'm going to play it, I'm going to let you all listen to it, and that's it. I'm not going to comment on it. I'm going to go cut right to the app and our sponsors and all that stuff right after this. So I'm going to just let you hear what you need to hear, and that's all I'm going to do. We're not going to comment on it, and you all can figure out what exactly is going on with this, because I'm going to wait to actually speak to these guys and find out exactly what the heck's going on. So let's get this one up on screen, and again, we're just going to play this, and we're going to let it speak for itself. So are you ready for this one?
Click play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Avatars Radio was going to be taking a break while Amber had a much needed surgery and recovery, but we are happy to announce that Chris had a meeting with Amber and the Avatars Radio group, and we have figured out a way that we are going to be able to keep Avatars Radio operational.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Nice.
So
first official announcement, but I should point out the other thing is we're not taking over Avatar's Radio. She just wanted someone she felt she could trust and could not get her into trouble. So we are babysitting it while she is recovering. She said we could talk a little bit about she's having some spinal surgery stuff that's some pretty serious stuff, and it takes a long time to recover from. I think they told her a year, but she thinks she's going to recover quicker. I told her, don't push it. Listen to the doctors. But anyway, so we are babysitting it. We are not paying for it, although I am going to start giving some of my stream bits. I'm going to start giving 10% of my stream bits to any of the active radio station people who want it to help with their cost, assuming they have cost. But not just to Avatar's Radio.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So to be clear, we're just providing the.
Damn, there's 3,000. Thank you, Catherine Rose. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Catherine Rose.
And also, huge thanks to Kenneth123 and Snugsy1 and Snakeye Marlin. But
yeah.
So just to be clear, we're just providing the monetary support to keep the license and for the server operational, so that we can keep broadcasting Avatars Radio. The current team that's worked, then the DJs that has been working on Avatars Radio are the same team that's going to be operating. We're not going to be running Avatars Radio or doing anything. I'm just going to continue to just be a guest DJ, and that's literally the only involvement we're going to have.
Y'all do a great job. There was no need for us to.
Yeah, the only other thing I'm going to be doing is the one thing that Amber also used to do, that she wanted someone she could completely trust. So she chose me over Star. I think she wanted Star to do it, but I'm the one that contacted her. But which is, if we need new DJs, I'm the guy that has to go in and add a license for them on the software she uses, or remove a license for it. So that's the other thing. There's also a button I may have to hit every now and then to reset a server somewhere. Just hoping that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Let's see, other news items. So.
Alrighty. So, moving right along. Okay, I lied. We're not paying for it, but we're paying for it. We're not running it, but Chris has the console. Yeah.
But I have to manage it.
Yeah, I don't get it. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say.
If you're managing it for however long and you're paying for it, you have taken over ownership.
Thank you. Moving right along. Again, I'm going to speak to them soon, and we'll find out exactly what's going on, because I don't know how many radio stations you're all aware of that actually operate in Shrouded Avatar. I'm aware of at least 5 that are actively running, a 6th on its way most likely, so I don't even know if they know how many, and I got to ask these questions again, but moving right along. Let's yeah, well, that's again, Griffler. That's why I just wanted to play it and let you hear it. We're not paying for it, but we're paying for it. We're not running it, but we're running it. All in the same sentence. I don't get it. So anyway,
yeah,
I don't get it. But moving right along.
Well, they're paying for the spatial software. And
well,
the spatial stuff.
Econdis, here's the kicker on that. several people who are running stations are running them for their own private towns, and some people just don't want that headache. They don't want to be. They just want their residents to know that they have their own thing. And in my opinion, I don't believe they can just list these guys without their permission if they wanted to. I don't know how that works. I mean, I guess, but again, there are many that are out there, so I don't understand if they realize that there are many more stations operating than just the two that are listed in the radio, one, and two, that they may have a whole bunch of people coming with their hands out here after making that offer. So again, I don't know. You just heard what they had to say. We're playing it for informational purposes, so you know what we know, and that's all we know at this point. But
so has Radio Free Britannia sent that message over? Hey, you got a radio station on here?
No. Again,
are you going to send us some love?
There's just too many other questions at this point. And
Chris said, "Hey, if you've got an in-game radio, it's like, yeah."
Chris also said you can stream the live stream yesterday, so the QA yesterday. So yeah.
I have nothing to do with Radio Free Britannia.
Jack and Naruto, that's just another can of monkeys. I'm just not going to go in. If you want to come into Discord and have a conversation about that after the show, I'll be more than happy to answer some questions for you. But that's none of my business right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yep.
But anyway, I jumped right to ahead of myself there. NBNN Shroud Avatar app available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. Where's my contract? That's right. Where's my contract? I don't get paid enough for this shit. I'll tell you what. Hold on. We don't get paid. We just get tips. That's right. You guys want to talk about low wages, man? We got some low wages around.
I know. It's like I need the bits to activate my Wii.
Hey, well, at least you're enjoying yourself while you're doing it. At least you have.
Hey, man, if you had a Wii Vibe, then yeah.
Let me put myself back over here. But yes, the NBNN Shroud Avatar app with all sorts of cool stuff, including the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar, brought to us each and every day by our friends at HometownHero.com.
That's right. That NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar on NBNN.info. Just click on the calendar button and you too can look at this aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud. And I am so glad you changed that calendar back to red, not for the, yeah.
Or do you think I'm going to go dink all that just for color change for you? I ain't messing with that till somebody adds a new calendar again. So the only time that gets messed
delete that sucker. Go delete it because it's all wrong.
It's
yes,
a posted public calendar. You know my stance on that.
I know.
If somebody's giving it to me, even if it's not kept up by the authors, we post it on the website. That's not, again, not my business.
Not Laz's purview. Other than clicking, yes, I'll merge this calendar. But yes, all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want your calendar hooked up, you do need to email or message in Discord news at nbnn.info or Lazarus inside of Discord. And make sure you get the right Lazarus. It's the one with his silly face on it.
Lazarus, Lazarus Long. They're all me.
No, they aren't.
They are. I just never log on the other two.
One's me.
You have a Laz character? I didn't know that.
No.
Okay.
But yes, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You do need to tune in your 3 amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia for the finest news source in Shroud of the Avatar. That is a little show called Lunch with the two idiots that don't know what the hell fuck they're talking about on any day with us. At 7, or actually at 2 o'clock this afternoon, you need to join Sean Silverfoot for the Paxlayer Town Manager Hour. At 7 p.m., the Jade Dragons are doing their dungeon run of chili beans. If they use the LFG tool or, message, Malhari in game for more information. Oh, Sean, we're doing a free prostate. So, Sean,
go ahead, read it all.
To ask you this question.
Read it all.
Are you doing a free prostate or prostrate?
Yeah,
check
he's
today
doing
for
a
perspective.
prostrate check. Yeah.
He's doing a prostrate, so you need to lay down, not a prostate. He's not doing the finger or two or both hands on the hips.
He's going deep.
Yeah. But yes, 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7.
I love this shit.
At 8 o'clock is Tavern Tuesday, taking place at some place. And at 10 p.m., the final event is the Weckard Room on Radio Free Britannia with Wes's dad. Yeah, and that's
right.
it. Yeah.
And of course, don't forget, you're tuned in to us here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube and Twitch. If you like what you see and you got this far, click the buttons. Notifies, follows, subs, all those buttons. We're not hitting you with all those splash screens. We don't edit this show for the video. The video goes out as it was live and uncut. One take and one take only, folks. There is no editing here. The only edit that ever gets done is the radio show. I trim off just a little bit to make it fit that hour time slot, but otherwise, untouched. You
just delete shit.
That's right. I delete everything.
You delete like the intro or the closing.
But, yes, don't forget the Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter, and conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be near. And of course, how to do that. HometownHero.com for all your vape juice needs. Follow the links below. PurpleDragonIn.com for all your housing needs. Come see me. ShroudMusic.com for all your ABC file needs. I've got a whole bunch of mine up there for you folks to check out, and if you want to share your own, you too can do that at shroudmusic.com. relicsbyreal.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. And of course, what do you got? WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. Shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods here in Shroud Market, inside Shroud of the Avatar. And,
inside Shroud Marketplace.
Yeah, shroudmarketplace.com. And Jack, why don't you tell them all about the marketplace, because I've got somebody at the front door who I don't know. We got to wrap
ShroudMarketplace.com is a place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Go click on your account, register an account. Then after that, go ahead and do yourself a favor. Register as a vendor and start selling your stuff. Anything and everything Shroud related can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. And that's accounts, obsidian chips, silver ore, anything and everything. It's ice. Yeah. Anything and everything. Over 150 different players registered as vendors. Each one of those vendors is responsible for setting their own prices, maintaining their own inventory. So you get all kinds of great stuff. Accounts, game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services. Anything and everything you could want. And you know what? If there's something up there that you have and you want to sell, click on vendor create item. And you too can actually have everything out there for sale. Now we're just waiting for Laz to come back, because I don't know if he actually clicked in stream on his side. I don't know. Did he? Yeah. Twitch.tv/NBNN News. There it is. But yes, we will see whether or not that's there. Nah, no, he didn't. So I'll keep talking about Shroud Marketplace. And forget to mute my own screen. But yes, you could sell a boat at Shroud Marketplace. I don't think anybody's selling a boat at Shroud Marketplace, but Skeggy does have his shop where he's got like crafted lanterns. He's got cobalt essences, dry dock pirate galleons, anything and everything. Or you could always go to my shop. Don't go to Lass's shop though. Yeah.
All right.
You ready to go?
Yeah, we're just about there. You've told them all about the marketplace by now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and do that thing. We're going to roll those end credits. Somebody came to do rehab for my mom, but Mom's not here, and she didn't know they were coming, so I had to send her away. But we're going to close that giveaway. Entries are no longer accepted, and we're going to pick our winner. Penetrix is our winner. You've won that Elder Arctic Wolf pet. Congratulations to you. And we'll get that out to you. Gonna say thank you to everybody today. Wind Silver Moon, Eagle, Sean Packslayer, Buckaroo Bonsai, Noob Skyblabber for the cheers, Grumpy Kebnar, Apnu Soda, and Veno Corin. Thank you for the follows. And of course, we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. I know we're way over time. It's good to have this guy back in his home studio so we can run over time because sometimes we need to. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Clear.